G'day. So, despite having been in contact centers for nearly 20 years, I still don't know everything. I am constantly learning, and the stuff I'm learning at Operata is, to me, I think it's fascinating. It's information I wish I knew when I was running contact centers, particularly when I did my first cloud migration to Amazon Connect. And so, I just wanted to share that learning with you. And as I discover new things on our platform and what our platform is capable of uncovering, I'm just going to share that with you. I'm going to try and do that each week, something new. And this week, now that we're in this cloud contact center era, we think that some things don't matter anymore, but CPU still matters. It can be a real like silent saboteur. And cloud contact centers, they're awesome. They provide agility and scale, but an agent CPU can still be that hidden weak link. Between your soft phones, your CRMs, screen recordings, and now AI tools, not to mention just dozens and dozens of browser tabs. I mean, by the end of the day, I've got so many open and it's kind of my to-do list. When this happens, CPUs can hit 80, 90% utilization like that, like in a heartbeat. Now, one example I was looking at this week was 10% of calls pushed 85% CPU usage. And I thought that was just that's crazy, right? 10% of calls push CPU usage above 85%. And every one of those calls I saw audio glitches and dropped calls. Now, to your customer, it's it's just broken. It feels broken. They don't know it's a CPU issue. They feel frustrated, and your agent feels frustrated. And we know that frustrated agents, they're less productive. They're more likely to be burnt out, and they quit faster. And then this has this ripple effect, agent fatigue, clicking buttons twice, waiting on frozen screens. There's longer calls, fewer handled calls per shift, more IT tickets clogging up your service desk, and higher churn. Your top talent then just walks out the door. So here's what I saw the best contact centers doing in the platform. They were auditing and retiring old devices. Now, I think this is smart because a CPU swap is cheaper than lost calls. They set hardware minimums, so they make sure that every agent can keep up. They're not cheap when it comes to giving their agents the right tools for the job. They trim desktop bloat, meaning they have fewer apps, which gives just more headroom, I suppose, for everything. And they're obviously monitoring CPU in real time, and they're catching those issues before agents have to call IT. So my takeaway for this week would be plan for tomorrow. New AI tools are great, but only if your endpoints can actually handle them. So remember, journey maps, fancy AI, none of it matters if your agent's machines are still just gasping for air. I've written an article on that. I'll link that down below. Be great if you can go check that out if you're interested in this. Look, that's it for this week. And I hope you've learned something. Thanks for watching. Until next time, and as always, hooroo.